when you hover over any of those settings there, the amazing tooltips.
Yeah, like if we go to
that have been added in there.
Those take all the guesswork out of all those features where you're just like, what does that do? I mean, you can try it, but that might not make it evident what the function actually does. This actually gives you a little preview. What I was going to say real quick is it's basically giving you a little visual that shows what that brush or what that particular feature is going to do, but then it also gives you a little text description. So if you want to know what bleed does, it controls how much the brush colors smear underlying colors. There's also, if you go to help hints, there is a whole hints panel. So let's say I select a watercolor brush and I want to know what the heck does watercolor do. As soon as I select that watercolor brush, you can see here all these hints about how to use watercolor. Have you found that to be pretty helpful for some of the brushes?
We had this in 2015 and it was pretty good, but they've actually managed to get this now and really pad it out. There's a lot more images in this, there's a lot more text in this, and they've padded it out so much now, it's a lot more helpful. And now that they've given us the tooltips as well, and the tooltips aren't just on the odd feature or setting here and there, they're on everything. Literally any setting that you want to change, they're on absolutely anything. So if you're new to Painter, or you haven't used Painter in a long time, or you're just new to this version of Painter, you don't have to worry about anything. If there's anything you're unsure of, just hover over it and you'll find out exactly what it does. And that is an absolutely beautiful thing. There's a lot of people who use Photoshop a lot, or don't know how to use this, or might be scared of features they haven't touched before, and this just reassures you. There's a lot of settings in Painter, probably a lot more than other programs out there, and that makes this an absolutely vital, beautiful feature. And I think they've taken such care and precision in all of the detail here.
Yeah, it's a lot more intuitive, and it's made to be easier to use for everybody, but especially people who are new to Painter.
Yeah.
Even if you go to the welcome screen that loads when you first launch Painter, there is a Learn tab where you can get access to tutorials. I'm not even showing this in screen share. I'll tell you all about
that. Really?
Yeah, you can see here on the Learn tab, there's tutorials that'll show you about all the new features. If you want to get brushes, you can get more brushes. Then there's Get Started. There's this New to Painter workspace. So you can just, if you've never used Painter before, you can just click on New to Painter. It's going to set everything up in a way that's really simple and really manageable, and you're not going to be as overwhelmed. If you've used Painter before and you just want to know what brushes are new, you can use the New Brushes workspace. So it's
I think both the New to Painter and the New Brushes both open up the hints panel.
Yeah.
Which is great. But yeah, and then you've got a simple one